Hi, this is Vijay Bambwani here, and in this video I'm going to discuss a topic which some of my viewers have asked me, and I also find it of particular interest, especially for helping out traders who are just beginning their journey in the financial markets as traders. So this is about how you can achieve trading mastery from learning from the Mahabharata, especially about the system with the greatest archer in the world, Arjuna, used to reach where he was. You would have no doubt heard the stories of how Arjuna would basically surprise people by his skills in archery as a marksman. For example, shooting a fish by looking at its reflection in the water in the opposite direction, and shooting through trees, multiple trees at a time with the same arrow. Now, these are stories which basically tell you that the skill of the marksman was superlative. How did you get there, and what is needed to really get there? Can we as traders learn something from this episode in the Mahabharata? Now, as per the Mahabharata, the Pandavas were kind of exiled to live a life of ascetics and monks in the jungles for 13 years. Now, during one of these days that they were spending in the jungles, Arjuna, who was eating his evening meal, you basically live in a hut, you live like a monk, so there are no such thing as dining tables or beds or whatever. You're sitting on the floor, you have a small elevated stool on which there's a plate of food and you're eating, and there was an earthen lamp which was basically giving him enough light to basically go by. And due to a gust of wind, the lamp went off, the earthen lamp went off. Now, amongst many conservative Hindus, it is believed that you must not get up in the middle of a meal. If you get up, you have to end the meal. Those were the times when the belief system was pretty strong back then. And Arjuna decided to continue his meal without actually getting up to light the lamp again. Something very strange happened, and Arjuna, being the warrior that he was all the time wondering how he could better himself at the archery. Arjuna realized that even though it was pitch dark, his hand knew how to put that morsel of food in his mouth. Not even once did the morsel of food go in his eye, his nose, or in the ears. He was wondering why. How come the hand knew where the mouth was? And if it was possible, could it not be achieved even in archery? How, after seeing a target and then either blindfolding yourself or shutting your eye and therefore replicating the situation of a pitch dark room where he was eating, could Arjuna not shoot the target blindfolded or without visual sight? He started practicing archery in a dark room every night, or blindfolding himself in the daylight hours and then practicing archery. Guess what? Over a period of time, just by visualizing the target and shutting his eyes and knowing where the target was, he would turn and shoot the arrow, and lo and behold, the arrow would hit the bullseye. This was practice and perseverance leading to mastery in archery. The same can be achieved in trading. Do you know an expert batsman like, say, a Sachin Tendulkar, a Rahul Dravid, or Virat Kohli? You bowl a fast ball at them, they would have noticed where there is a gap between fielders, and they swing their bat, and that's exactly where they drive the ball. Some have told me fascinating stories about how a bottle is suspended from a rope, and an expert batsman knows how to hit the ball and aim for that bottle so that the bottle is smashed when the ball hits it, all by swinging the bat. Now, this is mastery at work. Can a similar situation be possible in trading? I would say yes. Now, there are two ways to go about it. A rookie, obviously a newbie, should not be risking too much money in the initial stages in trading. So a lot of people resort to paper trading or mock trading. They go about writing down on a piece of paper, I bought this at so and so price at so and so date and time, and I sold it at so and so time, date and time. But there is a problem with this system. There is no such thing as real world stress that you encounter as a trader whose money is in the line of fire. I suggest a compromise situation where not only are you participating in the market, the real market with real money and the real stress that goes on when your money is in the line of danger, and at the same time you don't lose too much. The simple thing being, ask yourself this question: can you not deploy sufficient money to buy 2 to 5 shares of TCS, Infosys, Wipro, Reliance, any name, just do target practice with 2 to 5 shares. Hey, you will actually feel the pain of a loss. You will actually feel the joy of a gain. And yet, your risk will not be as big that you should worry about having to destroy your savings. This is learning on the fly. This is how Arjunas in the markets will be created over a period of time. I think you should give it a shot. This is something that I would very strongly recommend to rookies who are starting out in the market. I hope this answers the question of many of my viewers who've asked me how to go about things. Look, there are things which you can only learn by actually going through it. I can't recommend any other way to learn swimming other than to take your clothes off, getting into a pair of swimming trunks and diving into the pool. Reading books about swimming will not make you an expert swimmer. It's only after you dive into your pool that you will actually learn swimming. This, according to me, is a low cost, low risk and highly motivating system of learning to trade. On this positive note, I bid goodbye to you till we meet again in my next video. If you're watching this video on YouTube, please don't forget to click like or subscribe to my YouTube channel. In the comment section, do let me know what you think about this video and what you would want me to record in my next. And help me reach out to fellow traders who are interested in learning a 360-degree worldview on the markets and knowledge-based investments and trading by recommending my video to your family and friends. Do take very good care of yourself, your health, your family, your friends, trades and investments. Have a very profitable day ahead. Vijay Bambwani signing off for now. Thank you for watching my video. Bye-bye. Also, do not forget to subscribe to my free email newsletter, Fast Profits Daily, and get my free guide, How to Trade Markets Like a Pro.